Hey, what's up? I'm traveling. It's hard for me to make videos. I still have a bit of that soundbar nightmare. It's rather rude. I suggest you don't watch it, but here it comes.
Hey, hi, how are you? Your new favorite dictator here. Had my customary 1:30 p.m. nap and my banana pudding, and I'm all refreshed and set to follow up on my last video, where I magnanimously mandated how Samsung, Sennheiser, and Sonos shall run their business to stay in my good graces, which is something all the living have in common. This video is where I lay down my law real hard and good for Bose, Sony, and Nakamichi, as I'm not completely 100% absolutely satisfied with all their little operations, doings, and going-ons. Bose, what in the HE blazing double hockey sticks are you doing? You've been peacocking this medium soundbar with various different names for 5 years now, thinking no one will notice that you changed it hardly 2 nickels worth. And now my most loyal confidants are whispering in my ear that you took this, well, decent looking but a museum piece nonetheless, made not a change the eye can see, and started calling it Ultra. The only Ultra thing around here is my dungeon, which you will be visiting shortly if you don't listen real close. Make a new bar that actually resides in the same town as Ultra. Use my charisma as reference. You got some good stuff happening, a smooth sound it makes, no serious lows. I can make out the dialogue pretty good. But at some point in 2025, you shall increase the size and power by at least 25%. Let's move your soundbar offering from a Bose to a Bose. A good strong German word, yes? Very German indeed. Put some banjo strings there on the ends and call it the Bose somewhat clever almost ultra bar. Let's not get too big-headed with the name and scheme. So this is a curious little trifle with all these dingle-dangles. What precisely are these Art Deco Garfunkel salt and pepper shakers aimed to do? What's that? You're telling me when I sit down with my Peggy Sue and my favorite action-packed moving picture, these are your offering to ruffle my long johns? I strongly suggest you humbly buy back all of these overpriced semi-functional paperweights, melt them down, and build one proper surround. Like this. Or this. When 2025 comes knocking, I better have a Bose surround that sounds good enough to get Peggy Sue to act more like Mary Jane. If you're picking up what I've placed on the surface located right in front of you. Sony, gonna be honest, that A7000 bar you got lurking around, well, your rear speakers are better than Bose's rear speakers is about all I want to say on that matter. I'm far more interested in that A9 sauce you cooked up. I want to pour it all over my juicy ribeye. Yes, your A9 speakers, not really a steak sauce, just poking a little fun in you there, is a fresh breeze. I kinda dig what you fandangled there, a wide open sound with a symmetrical front and rear soundstage, and no soundbar with which to get disappointed. Anyway, we can't have you breathing too easy at night, can we? Here's what you will do in the near future. Y'all go on and refresh the speakers, call it the B9, because your hot effects are the bomb. Oh, we dictators can't resist a good bomb pun. Ooh, I've gone and tickled myself. Add a woofer to each speaker to make the sound a little less wispy. Enable 2 subs and sell a center speaker as an add-on for those cleaving to dialogue channels like a babe to their mother's bosom. This would be an acceptable 2024 offering. Oh, and you're welcome for taking care of that employee you said was responsible for the dropouts. I'm glad that motivated you to fix the problem. He shouldn't be bothering you much anymore. Nakamichi, you really brought the boom with the dragon. Felt like a thermal event went off in my chest, extending near down to my loins. You did wet the bed a little there, not offering an internet connection to the World Wide Web. How you gonna update your MySpace and respond to Tom? And I've grown partial to AirPlay and integrated streaming services. I might speak to the plebeians from time to time, like right now, but I don't want to stream music to my bar like them. Feel dirty just discussing it. Nakamichi, do I look like a nerd to you? Do you really think a gentleman of my stature and conquest is going to pull out one of these and tinker with channel level volume? Good gravy, give me a button to push to get my dragon roaring as he should. Otherwise, you might experience some tinkering in my. Give us dual 12-inch forward woofers. I know it's fun to say quad and all, but just two biggins would serve your 20 hertz claims more sufficedly and lead to less hooey-pooey blues on my YouTube comment section, which I find displeasing. I prefer a more positive tone and reduce the price to below $3,000. How are my subjects going to fill my coffers if all their money is being sent to you? Well, my patience has run thin, as has my AI monthly animation time allotment. Subscribe to Dear Leader, not a suggestion, to help me with my 40,000 sub goal by 2025. And I may see you here again if Beanstalk Boy knows what's best for him. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.